Hello, and welcome to ASMR TirarADeguello. Are you hoping to calm your mind, relax your body, or experience ASMR? Dr. Andrew Michaels is here to help you. Today, Dr. Andrew Michaels has invited you into his home to celebrate Thanksgiving with his family. He is very pleased to see you.
Hello. Come in. No. Come on. Get in here. It must be freezing outside. No. I wouldn't have invited you over for Thanksgiving if I didn't want you to be here with my family and I. Come on in. Wipe your feet off. Give me that coat. Come on. Let me have that coat. Of course you're welcome here. Now don't say another word. My wife finds out you don't think you're welcome here, she'll stuff you full of apple pie. You won't have any room for your dinner. And then she'll wonder why you're not eating. No, it's okay. Come on. We don't get company very often. In fact, it's very often that yours truly, Dr. Andrew Michaels, isn't home for the holidays. So this is quite the blessing for my own self, as much as you. Don't worry about it. Come on in. Let's sit down for a minute. I've got the Macy Days parade on. I don't know. I kind of like it. And this year it's kind of funny because my oldest son is there. Yeah. Yes, the one that got married. Well, he they didn't get to have a honeymoon when they got married because of scheduling, for their jobs. So this is their honeymoon. They're going to New York for, I think, most of the week. I'm hoping to see them. I saw my brother-in-law at the Rose Bowl parade. He was in the band, and I happened to see him just for literally 2.5 seconds. And I remember my wife and I seeing him, and it was so cool. We were laughing. We were recording it too, and it was right before commercial break, and I think we stopped the recording right when he walked by. It was so funny. You know how that stuff goes. Yeah. Would you like something to drink? Okay, no problem. Yeah, we have coffee. What would you like in it? Oh, no problem. You can make it yourself. Well, that's fine. Well, let's go in there and see what's going on. Hey, I'm particular about my drinks too, so don't worry about it. Come on. You get to meet everybody now instead of waiting. And this is my wife, Christina. And, of course, this is my son, Madison. Yep. Yeah, he's tall. Yeah, he needs to put some meat on those bones of his. And this is my daughter, McKenna. Yeah. She's 16. She's going to be driving pretty soon. Well, she's the toughest one out of all of them, I swear. She's not afraid to hit those boys. Yeah. Here you go. Here's some creamer, and yeah, my wife uses that kind of creamer. All right. I know it smells so good in here. We're having a typical turkey and stuffing and gravy, and I make the gravy. I do. I'm a master at gravy making. I don't know why. I think most men are because they like it. They learn how to do it properly. I think if a woman liked gravy as much as a man, she would learn how to do it as well. But you know how that is. Men are just enamored with a good gravy or sauce. Doesn't take much, does it? Oh, my typical Thanksgiving? My typical Thanksgiving's not much like this. No. Usually I'm at work. Somebody has to keep the lights on and keep everybody safe. Well, I'm still home that day, but I leave for work so early that it's not fun for me to sit down and eat a big turkey dinner and then run out the door. It's, kind of like, I don't know, eat and dash. It's not fun. So we kind of developed some other Thanksgiving type traditions that make the holidays really fun for us since I have to work so much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind telling you. It's not that big a deal. One thing we do is we do not have Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day. We have it on Friday because I'm off all day Friday and I don't go into work till 11 at night. So I can enjoy my turkey dinner, watch a couple holiday movies, take a nap, and then go to work. Now that's a holiday. At least I think so. And on the actual day of Thanksgiving, which is Thursday, I talked my family into it. We go and get these big, massive, it's really gaudy. I don't know, gaudy's not the right word. It's extravagant, maybe. It's the right word. We get these massive porterhouse steaks. Everybody gets a porterhouse steak. A big, humongous porterhouse steak, even my daughter. This steak's bigger than her. And, we have a big baked potato, or sweet potato. Because we like baked sweet potatoes with our steaks. Have you ever had them? They're really good. I don't know, I kind of prefer a sweet potato, but it has to be cooked very well, really soft. I don't like a, stiff sweet potato. I like a really soft, mushy baked potato. So we have, a huge grilled steak out on the grill. Even if it's cold outside, you still grill it outside. You have to. And we have some bread and salad and a big steak and the baked potato and some vegetables, usually some corn, from the farms. Ohio has the best corn, I swear. I don't care what anybody says. I love corn from Ohio. I don't know what it is. And it's a simple dinner. And bing, bang, boom, she's done cleaning up. Everybody helps. We're done. We eat around noon. I leave around 2. Very full. I feel great. I take a nice, small, light lunch to take care of me for my work shift. And I'm so happy. It's a lot better than, turkey is wonderful, but when you eat turkey at work, all you want to do is sit and sleep. And you can't do that when you're at work. You have to stay alert and active. So it's not the best thing. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Then Friday we have the typical American Thanksgiving meal with a turkey that's way too big, way too many leftovers, no room in the refrigerator to store them, 1.5 gallons of gravy. I like the years where I couldn't get up in time to make the gravy, and Chris did, and we only had like a couple quarts of gravy, and everybody's like, "Where's the gravy? Where's the gravy?" Oh my God! She was so furious. Like, if you want gravy, get up and make it yourselves. Oh, it's so funny. I know, she's the best. She puts up with me. I give her that. Yeah. And nothing says Thanksgiving like a couple of silly holiday movies. Like the classic animated Grinch. Oh my gosh, I love that. And we have the DVDs of all the classic cartoons, like claymation. I don't know what they are. They're like puppets. Like the Little Drummer Boy and Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Rudolph. I love Rudolph. That's like my all-time favorite cartoon. I think that one is just closer to my heart than any other. I just love that old 1964, I think, Rudolph cartoon. It's so cool. Burl Ives. And, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas really brings it out in me. It does. Doesn't it? Like when you hear that classic, old, standard Christmas song. It could be Sinatra or Bing. And see, that's the thing. I'm not a Bing guy. And I'm not a Sinatra guy. But once in a while you hear one of those classic old Christmas songs. And they just get inside, don't they? I don't know what it is. Simpler times, right? Yeah. They just get inside you. And they make you feel good about your life and good about the people around you. Maybe Christmas, to me at least, is about forgetting all the silly stuff and putting those things aside and just showing people how much you care and love about them. There's plenty of time for all the other anger and hatred and deceit and corruption in the world. But maybe, just maybe at Christmas we can put that aside for a few days. You know? I agree. Well, we could always hope, huh? Hope for better days, I always say. I do. Maybe you've heard me say it, but I really believe it. Well, the weekend's not over either. Usually on Saturday, I get with my wife and we do a whole bunch of shopping. And I have to be quiet when I talk about this. We do a whole bunch of shopping. Usually eBay, a little bit on Amazon, but mostly eBay. And we have to hurry up and do it before it gets too late in the year, because if you wait too close to Christmas, the packages won't show up in time. And I try and order everything at once, like a huge amount, like, it may not sound like a lot, but $350, maybe $400 worth of stuff in the mail. And you'd be surprised that you've got to hide those eBay auctions so the kids don't see that you bought a bunch of stuff, and then you've got to get the mail before they come home and all that. So it's just a whole rigmarole. I think that's part of the excitement of the holidays. I'm whispering to you about buying Christmas gifts on the sly. And I have this little trick I do since nobody's in the room with us. I usually buy my wife something if I'm going to buy her something online that I need to get. I'll order all that right inside with the kids' stuff. And she doesn't notice because, we're doing it for the kids, quote-unquote kids. And then I can just say, don't open up any of the packages, just hide them so the kids don't see them. Act like they're packages for me, like props for my show or something. So they just, I avoid it that way, and everybody just kind of, you can hide presents that way. Nobody knows that they're even handling their own Christmas gift. Isn't that funny? I've always got a kick out of that, my wife hiding her very own Christmas gift. And then here's the big problem, though, with that. It's in there mixed in, and I have to try to figure out which one it is, so I have to go look up the address, because it doesn't say on the outside of the box what it is. So you have to remember who you bought it from, and you have to write it down, run in there, and try and figure out which one it is by the address. And then, abscom off with it, just run off. I think Christmas is the funniest holiday. All the garbage we go through, just to try to show our relatives that we care and love them and surprise them. Isn't it funny? I know. Well, hey, my family wouldn't have you here unless they wanted you here. So don't worry about that. Anybody that's ever spent time around my family knows that. They're very open people. They're very kind. And if they don't want you here, they'll let you know. And they haven't done that yet, so I think you're in the clear. Yeah. Let's see. Saturdays usually when we do all the shopping. We don't do Black Friday, by the way. No. We never, ever, ever have never, ever, ever gone shopping on Friday after Thanksgiving. We just don't do it. First of all, we don't have to do it. We usually do a little bit of, if you shop online, you don't have to. So we do a lot of online shopping. We do a lot of price comparison stuff online. So there's really no reason for us to go out on a Friday and battle crowds and everything to get a discount, because we've already got everything we need. Yeah. Or it's already in our watch list. All I have to do is push buy, you know. I might do a little shopping this, not Black Friday, but the day after, because there are a couple things I want to get. And I don't want to mess around and not have those items. It's funny too, like my son bought me a bunch of DVDs, but now you can watch movies online. So I haven't even taken the cellophane wrapper off the DVDs, because there's no reason to stick a DVD in a DVD player. You can just go on Netflix or Hulu or whatever and watch the movie of your choice, and you don't have any commercials, previews. You don't have to sit there and wait for it to spin up. So it's really weird how in the last year or two technology has really changed, and it's just so strange. It really is, at least to me. So yeah, I didn't know if you experienced that change. And I think it's kind of funny that a guy my age, is so into the technology, but it's just so much better. It really is. Simplicity and time saving is so important to me, working like I do. If I can save, 10, 15 minutes here, 10, 15 minutes there, that adds up to where I can do more somewhere else, with my life, and I can get more done. Yeah. I know, it's all about time saving. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of a cold today. I hope you don't mind. Well, I have a Ricola, but I'm trying to stay away from it. But Sunday, well, the holiday's not done yet, because I work Friday night and Saturday night, and I get home in the morning. So I've spent all night wrangling and rounding up all the presents that we want to order. I've probably placed the order by then. Now Sunday morning, that's my time. I can get some sleep and actually wake up and have a free day to myself. And it's partly recovery from working all the night shifts and everything. But what I love to do, and I'm sure everybody to a degree loves to do this, because they do sell a lot of tickets on Thanksgiving weekend. I love going to the movies. There's a lot of good movies out right now that I want to see. I don't want to see the Grinch cartoon until closer to Christmas. I like Cumberbatch. He's alright. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He seems like a good kid. And, I think the Grinch will be good. But I just don't want to see it until Christmas time. Just something about it. I want to enjoy it, at that time. I want to see Creed 2, the new Creed movie. I like that Stallone keeps going on with that storyline, because it's like in real life, Ali and Joe Frazier didn't die after their fight. They kept going. Their lives had meaning and purpose, and they did a lot. And they lived their lives, and I think sometimes we forget that and don't go out and discover that as much. So Sunday is definitely my movie day, and I can't wait to see Creed 2. I want to see that Harry Potter movie. I know it's not Harry Potter, it's some other guy, but I want to see that movie. And let's see, there's another movie. I want to see a movie about the blended family thing, foster care kids or something. I think it's called Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg. He was a little gangster when he was a kid. He actually put a guy in a hospital, beat him up. And he acts like he's this, all-American dad guy. It kind of cracks me up because he's just a little hoodlum. Hey, he's an actor, though, isn't he? Isn't that the name of the game? Yeah. Let's see, there's a couple other movies I want to see, too. Wreck-It Ralph, I want to see that really bad. I really want to see Wreck-It Ralph, too. The sad part is I don't think anybody else does. I love John C. I think it's John C. Reilly, the guy that plays Wreck-It Ralph. And he's in like 3 movies I want to see so bad this year. Oh, I'm going crazy. He's in the Sherlock Holmes movie with, he plays Dr. Watson in the new Sherlock Holmes comedy with Will Ferrell. And I am like so stoked to gentleman. He was a kind-hearted young man, or a man, not a young man. And he was an American through and through, and they need to be played by the right actor, because I think it really brings something to it. There's a twinkle in John C. Reilly's eyes in the previews. The frustration of not being accepted, of being that American, that pride, but that sting of not quite being perfect. You know, the flaws of the American. I love that in what I see in so far of the previews of the movie with John C. Reilly. And I can never remember this guy's name that's playing Stan Laurel, but he's a Coogan, Steve Coogan, fantastic comedian. Steve Coogan is a true legend of British comedy, a legend to me. He made these trips with another actor, these travel movies. I can't remember the other guy's name, but he plays Uncle Brent on Gavin and Stacey. I can never remember his name either, but Steve Coogan is like dynamic. I cannot believe they had the forethought to pick somebody of his quality and his caliber to play Stan Laurel. It's amazing. Can you tell I'm excited to see the Laurel and Hardy movie? I think it's funny that, and this is the part that's, I don't know if it's scary, but all these people talk about their little cult of personality around them, thinking they're so big, such a big wheel. I love it when kids tell me they don't even know who Stan Laurel is, or Oliver Hardy is, or who the Three Stooges are, or who the Little Rascals are, and they never heard of Abbott Costello, and I'm like, oh my God. You know, you really don't realize how fleeting your success and your fame is in this world. We used to sit and watch Bogart films and Peter Lorre and, you know, all those old spaghetti westerns from Italy and Spain. That's how we got to know Clint Eastwood. He was a spaghetti western hero first. And at least to us kids. And it's just so cool now to see that there's this generation that never grew up on black and white and old movies that weren't letterboxed for the TV properly. It's so funny. I don't know. I tried to explain to a kid who Lee Van Cleef is. It's an effort in futility, I guess. I don't know. What's funny, everybody knows the Sound of Music and Gone with the Wind and Wizard of Oz. You know, they know those movies, but nobody knows about The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, or Babes in Toyland, or Stooges in Space. I think that was the name of the movie. It's just funny to me that so much time has gone by and so much gets lost in the sands of time. It really is like the sands of time. It buries over everything. It really does. But that's basically my Thanksgiving weekend. Thursday I usually work and have a nice steak dinner. Friday we have the traditional Thanksgiving turkey dinner. Saturday and Sunday we just keep eating turkey and going, oh my God, I'm sick of this. And too much pie. Way too much pie. My wife, she makes the best pies. Now, everybody's wife, everybody's mommy, everybody's grandma makes the best pies. I got news for you. My wife makes the best sweet potato pie, and she doesn't use orange yams. She uses white Russian sweet potatoes. I'm serious. There is such a thing as a white Russian sweet potato. And it's like about $5 for a pound of them. That seems like it always is. And it takes about a pound to make a pie. And I'll tell you what. She makes the best crust, the best pies. She makes a blueberry pie. I've never had anything so good in my life. makes a good pumpkin pie. It's not dry and nasty. You don't even need whipped cream on it. Her apple pies are the best apple pie you've ever had in your entire life. I don't care who made it. She's better. And I used to sell the pies for fundraisers for the kids' projects when they were little, and guys would say, well, her sweet potato pie can't be as good as my grandmother's, and then they'd have a piece of it and go, that's better. That's better than my grandmother's. I'm serious. Oh my God, her head was so swollen that one year because people were just literally begging her to make them a pie so I could take it to work for the guys. I mean, the guys were like, please tell your wife to make us a pie, please. For the holidays, for us to share. It's really funny. I took a peach pie to work one day, and a guy said, peach pie ain't as good as my aunt's, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I've heard this story 20 times over 20 years. Go ahead and eat that pie and let me know. He ate that peach pie and he licked the plate. He actually licked the rest of the pie off the plate. I was like, oh my God. He's like, that's the best piece of peach pie I've ever had. And I'm like, okay, all right, I get it. Yeah, so, what do you want to watch? Yeah, I got Netflix. Everybody has Netflix, don't they, nowadays? Oh, you read my mind. I would love to watch some of The Office with you. Sure. Yeah, let's watch. What do you want to start with? Well, we got to start with the first Christmas show. That was the best one, wasn't it? Phyllis baked some of that hot pad glove for Secret Santa. Come on, that's got to be one of the funniest shows ever. All right, great. Yeah, hey, if you're not a fan of The Office, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you. Something happened there in your DNA. I know, I'm glad you agree. Well, we'll watch The Office, and then we're going to have a nice big old fat turkey dinner, huh? Sounds good, huh? All right. Thanks for coming. Yeah. I wish I didn't have a cold, but there's no escaping Mother Nature, right? I know. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, too. And I'm glad I'm here to share mine with you, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. Until I see all of you again, please have a most blessed day. All right? Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us for ASMR TirarADeguello. Please take a moment to rate and review this podcast. If you are interested in additional ASMR content, you may view our library of videos at youtube.com/TirarADeguello. The theme song, Atlantis, is by Jason Shaw of audionautics.com and is used by permission. Correspondence, including questions or requests, may be sent to TirarADeguello@gmail.com. On behalf of Dr. Andrew Michaels, thank you.